T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm looking at G.I. Joe Classified Series Crimson Guard. He is number 50 in the line. I'm pretty sure we have been out of order and all over the place because I think I reviewed some number 53 at some point. But yeah, we're here. We have a ton of different options when it comes to Cobra. All right, here they are out of packaging. I made the mistake of looking up their wiki before I started, and holy crap. The main thing you need to know is they are the most elite Cobra soldiers. Like, they aren't on the front lines like the Cobra troopers getting shot at. You have to like really work to get at them. Unless they're guarding Tomax and Zaymot, who are in charge of them, but they are completely loyal to Cobra Commander. And they need to do things like have a law or accounting degree so they can infiltrate companies and get information for Cobra and whatnot. And they have to be in peak physical condition and all this other stuff. They get plastic surgery to look like each other and act like each other so that if one agent gets taken out or whatever, another agent can go in and replace them and do their job and keep getting that info. But it comes with several accessories. On the body, it has the knife holster right here. That's also the belt, and a gun holster. I call them accessories because technically they are removable if you actually try. He has the knife to go in the knife holder. This, which is like a big blade right there. Kind of thick. You get this fencing-like sword right there, or long sword. You get the scabbard to hold that in. You get this rifle with another knife on the front, or bayonet. I think that's what it's called. Of course, somebody's gonna correct me if I'm wrong. You get the magazine that goes into that rifle. You get a handgun, which just look like a regular handgun, realistic. And you get this backpack, which I imagine has all types of useful things in there for them to do their elite soldier stuff and not the things that they do at work. You have this right here. I'm thinking the only thing I can think of that you can do with this is force this magazine in there. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But if you have the gun, you might as well just put it in there like that. But let's let you see the Crimson Guard right here in his base form without any of the gear on. It has this mask, which kind of makes me think of Transformers Seekers, like Starscream and whatnot, because it has the vents on the side. And these are like the elite soldiers, which like a Seeker would be. They are all decked out and decorated with their medals and whatnot and buttons. There are buttons behind here. This is super duper retro. Like, they didn't try to modernize him a whole ton. He does have pockets and buckle detail. The buckles are actually painted down there. This is the back. The back is fairly clean besides these stripes wrapping around. You do have this. This right here is actually a separate piece connected to the shoulder. So yeah. Here's what he looks like with everything on. The clips in the gun. The gun is in the holster right there. Knife right there. We have the scabbard hanging off. The only way I can think of to store this gun is through the gun guard or trigger guard, but you kind of stretch that out. And in my experience, it kind of wants to come off. But there's everything on him. Aesthetically, only thing gives me pause is the way this dents in right here. I'm looking at other figures like this right here, and the chest doesn't cave in like these do. These are the only figures that I can think of that have some aesthetics like this. So that is kind of displeasing. It makes me think of old school figures like Toy Biz that have sculpting like that, where they wouldn't try to make it match up. So there's that. Other than that, it looks freaking awesome. And there's the helmet, super duper up close. But let's get into this articulation. It is on the dumbbell joint, and you have the ball at the base. So it can look down, can look up until it bumps into the back of the collar, can tilt and whatnot, and of course rotate. The arms go out to the side. You get the butterfly, bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. Hopefully there'll be a time in the future where I won't have to mention pinless, because there are a ton of toys still coming out with pins. So yeah, the hands rock. They mostly rock down more than they rock up because of the way they're sculpted. This hand, yeah, both of them rock up and down. That ab crunch goes back a lot, comes forward a lot. You get the ball in the waist, which can help you rock back more like this and rock forward a bit. Drop down hips. The legs go out to the side all the way. Let me zoom back out. You can kick forward more than 90, of course, because of the drop down hips and the fact that all of this is a softer material. Thigh rotation, double jointed pinless. Knees that go all the way up. You get the boot rotation. Boots kick. Back, come on, that's not working right there. That's been a thing for me recent with some of these figures. They click, it feels like it's not clicking. Hold on. See, it is moving, but I'm trying to be careful because I don't know whether I'm bending the peg or not. Let's try this one. So this one is fresh out the box. I believe this one, I actually heated it up. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, but it clicked right there. Clicked again, and yeah, that is very stiff. I would definitely suggest heating all of your figures up right now, especially if you live in a cooler area. But the figure is G.I. Joe classified. Very good. Only thing that I can complain about with any of them is you have the butterfly, but the forward motion is a little bit stiff. I do not like the dumbbell joint necks because it hinders things, but even if it was on a hinge system, and let me make sure I'm not lying, the helmet is so big, it wouldn't have made a difference. But if you put it over that collar, you can look up. It's good enough. The backpack stays in well. The only real issue, oh yeah, here's another thing that I didn't show off. Sword scabbard is capable of pegging into his belt right here, but there's no extra hole in the actual side of the leg, so it's just strictly the belt. And in my experience, it doesn't stay pegged in all that greatly. So I just said screw it and put it right here on the backpack. But I think they would want you to put it on the side so you can look slick pulling the sword out. You know what? I believe it should be this way, because he would be pulling it out with his right hand. And yeah, I guess the last thing to show is them actually using some of these weapons besides the rifle. So here they are holding the sword. Sample pose right there. Something you could do. And here he is holding the knife and the handgun. So yeah, there you are with that. Here's the guard next to a Viper and Zaymot right here. You can see these roughly the same height as the Viper. So they're probably same height as a Cobra Trooper. The BAT, Battle Android Trooper, is taller than all of them. But yeah, that's all the comparison I'm doing. I have a huge G.I. Joe Classified series playlist where I pretty much reviewed everybody that's been out except the deluxe Zartan, because I didn't feel like buying him again. So I'll have a link at the end of this video to that playlist if you missed anything. If you want to see any details and any of the other comparisons I've done in several videos, I don't feel like keep doing it over and over again. Here you are. I like the thing. I got it off of Amazon. I'll have a link in the description for where you can get them on Amazon when it becomes available again, if it's not already right now available. Suggested retail price is $24.99 currently as of this recording, but at certain places like Target, depending on where you are in the country, you may be able to get it for $19.99 or $22.99. Anything above the $24.99 is you're being overcharged. So just know that right now as of this recording. If it's deep in the future, like 2 years later, pay attention to the date on my video. Yes, it's going to be higher. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should